Hello everyone and welcome to another video of our series on how to become a competent researcher. My name is Mohammed Al-Haj and I'm the founder and director of Clean Energy for Africa. Becoming a competent researcher requires that you understand and are able to identify what is the best research method for your research problem. So what are research methods? Basically, research methods are the tools or the approaches that we are going to use in order to answer our research questions. And those tools or approaches or methodologies are very discipline specific, right? So if you do a good literature review, you will already identify what are the methods that are suitable or that are mostly used in your own specific field. So I'll give you an example from my PhD work. My PhD work was about using or the applications of solar thermal energy, specifically concentrated solar power for seawater desalination. And I wanted really to optimize the process, come up with a better configuration, and also analyze the performance of the optimized system that I will propose. So from the literature review, I found that all researchers, they use certain set of methodologies when it comes to the design of the system. So for example, a number of them would design or build a model for a solar desalination plant using programs like MATLAB or Engineering Equation Solver. And these programs will allow you to make a model of the system that you want to analyze, and also to see how that system will perform under various conditions. So this is an example for a research method. With regards to the analysis of the plant itself, all right, I was very interested in the techno-economic analysis of the plant, and I was also interested in the environmental assessment of the plant. So in the environmental assessment of the plant that I proposed and designed, I found that one of the best methodologies that can be used is a methodology known as life cycle assessment. This is basically a systematic process for evaluating the environmental impacts of any system or product using a certain set of stages. So this is an example of a research method. Of course, I'm not going to go into detail of what life cycle assessment is, because that's like a whole topic that will take, that'll be quite a long discussion. There are also other examples of research methods that, again, are going to be domain specific, but I'm giving examples here just to help you understand what you mean by research methods. If you are someone working in the area of renewables and you're interested in economic analysis, let's say you want to see what is the economic feasibility of a distributed generation plant in a certain village or area in Kenya or Sudan or Egypt or anywhere in Africa or anywhere in the world, then one of the best methods that you might want to consider is to do a net present value analysis to calculate what is the net present value of this system, or maybe to calculate what is the levelized cost of energy, or to calculate what is the specific yield of this technology and then compare it with other technologies. So this is again another example of a research method that you could use. There are some also researchers who may be working on the areas of material science, all right? And here it's again quite a big area whereby you could look at, for example, the how to improve the performance of the materials used in solar cells, or materials used for pre-treatment of water, pre-treatment of seawater that needs to go into desalination plants. So such kind of research will require you to do maybe a lot of lab work. So you need to be in the lab for a long time. You need to operate different kinds of equipment for materials characterization and synthesis and so on. So again, this is another category or another type of research method. And there are like literally hundreds of methods. My key takeaway message from this video is that you need to make sure when you do your literature review that you focus a lot on what are the methods that the previous researchers use. All right, you need to understand what each method is, how it works, what are the steps. If there's any specialized software, then invest time in learning those software. If there's any specialized equipment or experimental procedures, then you need to dedicate time for learning those. Maybe go talk to the lab supervisor at your university and take appropriate training on how to operate this equipment so that you are prepared for your research project. Hope you found this video useful, and I will see you in the next video where we're going to talk about scientific writing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.